Lance Miata joining us today for our latest edition of Tech Talk. Before we get into it today, congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
Lance became a grandfather today for the first time. Your daughter Asha had a little girl named Haley today.
Haley, yeah. No, this is the second time, actually. We had
Second?
Cohen.
Didn't know you had one already.
Yeah, Cohen.
You're already a grandpa. Then you should
Yeah,
be used to it. You were saying
Grandpa
that you're
again. Yeah.
grandpa times two.
Grandpa times two.
Well, congratulations.
Do I feel a little bit old or what?
No. How old are you? You want to admit that on the air? If somebody asked me that on the air, I would have a heart attack, so don't answer.
I won't answer.
Not old enough to be a grandpa, though.
No.
Right? Congratulations.
Exactly. Thank you.
Yeah. We're talking today about Fitbits. They've been out for a while, Lance. They've been around for a few, 3, 4, 5 years now, maybe?
Yeah, and, you know, exactly. They were like kind of a workout tracking system, right? And it was kind of a neat concept. And they just did a bunch of different cosmetic changes. You know, there was a couple, the first generation, there was a problem where underneath the sensor, actually, some people had a rash. So they changed that up now, and they made a little bit more solid of a band, a little more solid, more durable, right? Probably no rashes whatsoever.
Right.
It's kind of cool.
This goes on right like this.
A little bit more trendier, and the band is not as wide too, right?
Right.
Right. So
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
But it comes in all colors. You can
Comes
do
in
whatever you
all
want with
colors. You can get, you know, my color, teal, and you can get silver and gold. And actually, they're really nice looking.
it. Are they?
Yeah. So whatever decor you're wearing, whatever you would have,
dress it up.
you would have to have 5 or 6 different colors.
You were
so you
saying
can switch
that.
out, right?
I would settle for just silver. We do have some video, though. Do we want to check that out, see what they do? Have they come a long way? Okay, looks-wise, obviously, they're smartened up and no more rashes, I guess, from underneath. But
Yes.
tell me a little bit more.
Yeah, and then you know what? So once again, there you can track your sleep patterns, which is kind of good. People that don't sleep very well, they want to know when they're dead asleep and when they think they're sleeping, but they're not, right? So they can track that. When you're running now, you can actually track your how many paces you do or steps and that stuff. There's also recordable tracking on when you're doing your workout and that stuff, which is kind of cool. So there's 5 or 6 things there. You can actually see it on your laptop.
Yes.
So you can actually print it out, your tracking, your goals. You know, when you set goals, right, you obviously try to maintain them or make them or break them, right? So it's a really good motivator.
I've always wondered how the Fitbit records when you're sleeping. Your heartbeat slows to a certain point and then it just knows?
Yeah,
okay.
I try to.
That's
It's
what I
good. So when I'm dead asleep, I like get about 7.5.
Right.
Which is pretty good.
7.5.
7.5, you're supposed to get 8 hours a day, right?
7.5 is good.
Sleep. So I was amazed. And that's dead asleep.
Right.
But I bet you can probably find some really neat results that, maybe there is a reason why I'm tired during the day or whatever, right?
So you're picking up all the results off of this off your phone, right? It all tracks to your phone and it's an app. You just go in.
Yeah, exactly.
And
And
see
then
all the-
and from that, it goes Bluetooth right to your devices and that stuff. And the nice thing is now you can do notifications with this Ultra, which means you couldn't do that before.
Right.
So notifications, which means you have a text, all right?
Yeah.
So that part of the communication part is viable now for the Ultra.
Right.
Plus all the fitness tracking, that stuff on top of it.
Do they speak with all phones? Like they're...
Yeah, because it's all Bluetooth compatible, right?
Yeah.
So it doesn't have to be, it could be Android, it could be Apple.
I always think it's an Apple product, but it's not.
No, it's universal.
Okay.
Yeah. And then they've got another one called the Blaze, and it's just a bigger face on it and that stuff. And that one will track your heartbeat and that as well. So a couple different features there.
So is this more for a guy, just because it's a thicker band, a little more substantial, would you say, or no?
I would say, yeah, it's a little more trendier.
Yeah?
Males may want it more.
Chunkier?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want it too chunky though, because you know what? If
gets in the
you're,
way.
I mean, if you're working out and that stuff, you want it nice and thin.
Sure.
Right?
So
Like
the
you have
option
best
is
of
yours.
choices, but I mean, cosmetic-wise, if you're going out and that stuff, you probably want the nice thin one with, all the different color bands.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, Lance, thank you for being here today.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Grandpa.
Thank you.
Got to get used to that. AndresElectronicExperts.com as well. The phone number 851-8700. Back in 2. Stay with us.